when I had a tough time, when I had my child in Bombay, I said I could survive everything because I knew I could go back. कुछ भी कर लूं, गलत सही. I could go back and I'll cry in my mother's lap and everything will be fine. When I was younger, I did not realize that, and nobody taught me, nobody told me how important a family is.
I was given a lot of opportunities by people when I had nothing to do with the industry, right? And I was given a lot of second chances. I think that lots of us as creative people in the industry, tend to say yes just because we need to, somewhere or the other survive and make sure that we are relevant and keep going. But when you have the power to say no, that is when actually you're doing some great work.
Hello everyone, my name is Rudvani and welcome to Speak Easy. Today I'll be chatting with an actor who continues to break barriers, and she has been doing this for a while now. And of course, a producer who has been backing stories that need to be told. I said, I'm so glad we are doing this, and I think the importance of family being highlighted. Tell me what you feel about it.
Yeah, especially in these difficult times, the family is the most important thing. I don't remember the name. I heard this actor saying on media somewhere कि काम आता रहेगा जाता रहेगा, कभी अच्छा होगा बुरा होगा, कभी ऊंचा होगा नीचा होगा, फैमिली हमेशा साथ रहेगी. Family के पास हमेशा. So like people used to ask me when I had a tough time, when I had my child in Bombay, I said I could survive everything because I knew I could go back. कुछ भी कर लूं, गलत सही. I could go back and I'll cry in my mother's lap and everything will be fine. So I think family is the most important. And this film, Sardar Ka Grandson, is especially a very, very family film, family emotions.
Nikhil, what have been the lessons that have been passed on to you by your grandfather and grandmother?
I'm glad that you have. It's funny you're asking me. Today is actually my grandfather's death anniversary, right? And it's actually a very, very special day that we are 21st of April that we are actually launching this film, which for my company as a film is extremely special. From the point of view that Rudhani, if you've been following what MA Entertainment has been doing, what I've been doing, we tend to do more in the realistic kind of a space, and we tend to do more in the space which is a little more darker and a little more grungy, and more, whether it's Airlift, whether it's Butler House, whether it's D-Day, whether Satyamev Jayate.
Yeah.
For us to venture into a film which honestly really at the end of the day reinforces and very, very clearly endorses the role of family, the role of a grandfather to a grandson who who goes against all odds to fulfill his grandmother's one wish, right? I mean, we look at it from that point of view. It's very important for us, right? It's for and we at MA also, we like to project ourselves as a family. A lot of the directors who have been working with us have been working with me for 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. Kashvi, who's directed this film, has working with me for 10 years. She's part of my family. Literally, she has looked after my daughter, who's 14 years old. She has looked after her from the time that she was 4 years old. So so it for me, this is extremely special, and what I got back from my my grandmother used to say only one thing to me, that if you had any idea what we left behind in Karachi, what we left behind in Pakistan, right? And I think that if she saw this film today, she would be very, very, very proud, because I mean the last 30 minutes of the film, Rudhani, you can't actually have not heard about what happened during partition and not feel a huge lump in your throat, and what Neenaji and Arjun have pulled off in the last 30 minutes of the film is just unbelievable.
You had mentioned about how older actors should be given roles that are above a certain age when Sankhya came up. And this, when I saw, it put a smile to my face, and I'm like, see, university does outweigh to figure out ways to give you opportunities like that. Did that thought come to your mind?
There are two things I want to say. One thing is that when my manager came and told me that there is a role of a 80-plus-year-old woman, and it's supposed to be a very good role. So I said, no, are you mad? Why should I do 80-year-old now? I am not doing it. I just said no. So he said, ek baar sun lo. So I said, okay. He said, always sun lena chahiye. So I said, okay. So I went and Kashvi narrated me the story and my role. And by the end, I said, "Bol, come shooting karni hai." It was like that. It was so exciting, the script and my role. But also, I asked her, I said, why don't you take an 80-plus-year-old actor? Because tomorrow they will say, now, why are you doing? an older role. She said that actor would not be able to work for these many long hours, physically. So, and they couldn't find anybody. So, which was fair enough. It was very tough. Like we shot in Patiala in December, in the open, like the kid and all that, and our house was supposed to be there. It was so cold. We all were wearing. I was wearing 2 warmers inside, 2 thermocols. Pants and 2 thermocol, and then on top my sweater and my costume. So it was a very tough thing. And by the time I removed my makeup, which was a very elaborate prosthetics, it was 15, 16 hours of work. So, so it was very tough, but what challenging, because, these kind of roles, there's a very thin line. Either you can do under or over. There's a very thin line. So I used to keep on calling Kashvi. Kaisa hai, edit kare, kaisa hai, मैंने ठीक किया, because it is very delicate. You can do over also very easily. So, अब आप लोग देख के बताना.
I told her when she finished the narration and she said she's doing the role, I told her that, this will be a continuous process with us. And please understand that I'm so happy. I mean, for us, it's a very big deal for me if I can actually pick up the phone to someone like Neena Gupta and say, ma'am, I'm sending you the script, bahut kamal ka hai. I'm taking for granted that you're doing the role. It's a very big thing for a filmmaker to have that kind of this thing with an actor like Neena Gupta.
Nikhil, it's very interesting that your cast is, you've taken also actors who have not always been given the opportunities that whatever it might be. Let's be honest about it, right? Like, for example, Arjun has often been critiqued on his skills, and he's very open about it, saying that, if I don't get opportunities, how will you know what I can do? I want to know what made you take that leap of faith without trying to really think about all this.
But Rudrani, I think that's a more subconscious way that I tend to work, right? Because I was given a lot of opportunities by people when I had nothing to do with the industry, right? And I was given a lot of second chances. I think that lots of us as creative people in the industry, tend to say yes just because we need to, somewhere or the other survive and make sure that we are relevant and keep going. But when you have the power to say no, that is when actually you're doing some great work, right? I mean, that for me it has worked when I did say D-Day and when I did Delhi Safari. When I turned around and said, no, I'm not going to do the kind of stuff that I've just been doing. I'm going to do what I want to do, As far as Arjun is concerned, see, Arjun has worked with me as an assistant in Kalo Na Ho and Salamesh, right? And I know he'll hate me for saying this, but I asked him before his first film that when I learned that he wants to be an actor, I went to him and said, Arjun, mere saath karega? And he said, sir, abhi kya hai na, wo karte and then finally agreed to do it, right? So yeah, I'm very very proud of him. I think that he is underrated and he's really done a fabulous job. Why don't we see the trailer? You can see what the terrible. See the trailer and you can see how I think a big aspect of the film is Arjun. I like Neena ji and the huge ensemble cast that we have in the trailer. Just watch it.
हमने जैसे कि हमारी society करती है, हमने women in families को इतना moralistic बनाया है और without having a voice of their own and they have typical narratives कि हम लोग रिश्तों के complexities को नहीं दिखाते थे काफी time तक. क्योंकि एक बहुत ही one dimensional way of looking at things था. The perfect son and the perfect thing without making mistakes. Naji, I want you to tell me what you think about that. The fact that because we know in real life relationships are complex, even between families specifically.
Finally, I have come to realize when I was younger, I did not realize that, and nobody taught me, nobody told me how important a family is. Sometimes when I see big families, I am really very envious because they don't need anybody from outside. They go for movies together, they have functions together, they fight with each other, but then they come together. So I'm watching this today and I feel I wish I had a big family. My parents are no more, my brother is no more, and that's all. My bhabhi is no more. So, whenever I see this trailer, I'm seeing it again and again. I feel, oh my God, it's so nice to have a big large family. So I think this film says a lot about that also. And my character is not a typical mother-in-law or mother. She has various shades. Like she's saying कि everybody, she says कि अच्छा मेरे को खुश कर दो तो तुम्हारा वसीयत में नाम कर दूंगी. So there is a lot of tongue in cheek also. It's a lot of fun, but a lot of emotion. And I think that's why we are saying it's a family film, because it's all about the family.
We are going through such difficult times right now. What is happening around us is scary, right? With people struggling to get beds and everything. The situation is very grave, and probably something like this, which is positive, which can big smile, is great. How do you look at it? Because I mean, while the world is bleak right now, I'm sure everybody has their own issues.
So Rudrani, the thing is that what I might say, tomorrow I might feel that I'm overstating what I feel, right? But I happen to be in a very, very positive about the fact that I happen to be from a city that is extremely resilient. Okay, I have been I'm turning 50 on the 28th of April. Right, in the last 50 years, I have seen this city go through a massive amount of things, whether it is lashing through rain, whether it is bomb blasts, whether it is various things that the city has had to go through, riots, etc., etc. And what happens to the people who live in this city, right, or who work in the city, rather, not people like you, people like Neena ji, people like myself, and whatever. We are only here to make sure that we are going to be waking up tomorrow to work again. We do it. It is the energy, and I'm only talking about the city. Unfortunately I don't have a point of view on any other part of this country. But I have to at this point take baby steps. And so the baby step as a producer that I have to take is that yes, last year we started working again in August. We shut down again this March or early April. And it is a very grim situation, but I think that the last 10 days have actually shown that it's been taken into control. At least I know what is happening as far as the city is concerned. As far as the film industry is concerned, I think that we are a very big part of what makes up this city. The film industry and all its ancillary subsets, right? Where even Zoom and what you are doing is a very big part of it. So so I think that we will come back. We will bounce back very well. Whether we have to relook at how we have to make films, whether we have to relook at how we have to exhibit films, whether we have to relook at how we have to tell stories, we will come back. There is nothing that has ever held this city back, and I'm very, very positive about it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the trailer. So thank you, Neena ji. Thank you, Nikhil.
Thank you, Rudrani. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.